On Sunday versus the Packers, quarterback Bo Nix simply had probably the best game of his NFL career, and Joe Lombardi told us today that his footwork has greatly improved and said it was probably one of his best games. Now, Mike McGlinchey told us in the locker room that Bo Nix is seeing the game right now with big eyes.
It's just the same stuff that he works on every day kind of coming to fruition. I think he's seeing it, and he's seeing it with huge eyes right now. And it's clear to him, it's free to him. And he's taking chances and letting it fly. And I think the competitiveness and the makeup of him, similarly to what we were just talking about, like the reason he was picked is because of on top of the great quarterback he is because of the dude that he is. And all those things come to fruition late in the game, late in the year, and the character that he has of kind of finding ways to get better and improve each week, even after 8 straight wins, people are just trying to drag you down, and he stands in the face of it, looks it in the eye, and just keeps getting better. And now, everybody's flipped the script on him in the narrative publicly, and he didn't give a shit about that, and he just kept working and tried to. And it's impressive what he's done, and he's just going to continue to do that.
It's the second day in a row that we've heard a guy in the locker room tell us just how mature this locker room is. Zach Allen told us yesterday, Mike McGlinchey today, but Mike said that it's a clear message from the guys upstairs that it was built this way.
Every player, I guess, hopes to go to free agency at some point because you get, whatever the market dictates instead of, the battles back and forth between your teams and stuff. And I had a great run in San Francisco and was so excited that a coach like Sean Payton and this organization took a chance on me. And I wasn't a finished product then either. I can think about multiple fights I've had with Zach Strief over the last 3 years of trying to figure out how to get better because, just because you're on a second contract or anything like that doesn't mean you haven't made. And that's been the clear message here, is just always trying to improve. And, we all try to embody that every day, and it's paid off so far. And we just got to keep going.
Alex Singleton was awarded the Broncos Ed Block Courage Award for his cancer story. If you don't remember, back in November, he found out that he was diagnosed with testicular cancer, played in the Thursday night game against the Raiders, had surgery that Friday, and then he missed one game and has been back out ever since he was cleared. Alex did not talk today. He was getting a massage, however. In past weeks, he has told us he still doesn't like to use the word cancer. It's a bit of a scary word, but he has appreciated all of the well wishes and, of course, wants other men to get tested. Now, we did find out that Justin Strnad did not practice for a second straight day, and that the Broncos did in fact waive Calvin Throckmorton, and that could be good news for Ben Powers as he looks to be brought up from IR. For your Mile High Report, I'm Rachel Vigil.